We're doing a brewery trip. I just went up to the Alchemist in Stowe. So I'll be talking about Stowe itself. I'll be talking about operations of checking out the brewery, and then a big surprise about the pricing of the Alchemist. So we're starting off with Stowe. Stowe is a well-located town. They have a ski season, so watch out for that. But during the off season, it's a great pricing for Airbnb. It's a great place to stay if you're doing a beer trip to Vermont. They're about 40 minutes an hour away from Hill Farmstead, 25 minutes away from Waterbury if you want to check out the awesome restaurants there and a craft beer cellar. They're maybe about half an hour away from Burlington, which is a great city to check out. It's a decent sized town. It's not as small as a place that you drive by in Vermont where it's a gas station, a store, and a few houses. It's a decent amount bigger than that. It has dozens of restaurants. There's dozens of places that you can buy those Nicky Nacky tchotchke thingies that you can get in Vermont. And it's just a nice town to check out. So Alchemist is right smack dab in the middle of that. So it's really cool. You check out the space, you drive up there. It's a huge facility, but only a small portion is left for space to check out. Most of it is actually brewing production. So you walk up, you go to the left, and you get your samples. They do Holy Cow right now, Focal Banger and Heady Topper 4-ounce samples for free. So my friends from New York were absolutely blown away by that because in New York you could not get away with that. People would take advantage of it. So really nice of the Alchemist to offer free samples. So then you go to the middle, and that's where the brewing production is, the big tanks. And I don't believe they give tours, but you can read through the panels. Very great description of the brewing process. So if you want to learn more about the brewing process and give yourself your tour, read through that. Then on the right side, they have the retail space. There's no growler fills, you just buy cans, and they pump out beer out of that section really fast. It's nothing like Hill Farmstead, which can be a wait. This was super fast. Transactions were taking anywhere from 20 to 40 seconds. It was highly, highly, highly efficient. So I never worried about jumping on that line, even though it was a Saturday afternoon. The line was just moving that fast. Even when it got busy with 20, 30, 40 people, the line just went by super fast. So as for what beers you can buy about 7 beers when I was there. 1 4-pack of Skadoosh, and the rest was full case. So 6 beers. You could buy 6 cases of beers if you really wanted to. Absolutely insane. But the big thing is the pricing. So what do you think of pricing of something like Heady Topper for a 4-pack is? Or something like an Imperial Stout, 8-9%, like Beelzebub or Luscious is? If you want, pause the video and just put a number in your head. All right, you have a number in your head? The pricing, $12.50 a 4-pack, straight down the line. I believe one was $13.50, but straight down the line, $12.50. That's absolutely insane. If I wanted to do a comparison, I'd say most of the country, or a good portion of the country, and specifically New York from my experience, are charging $16 for a 4-pack of Tall Boys. And then there are breweries definitely charging $18, $20, $20 to $24 for a 4-pack of Tall Boys. So that is absolutely no joke. It's crazy that a brewery like the Alchemist is charging $12.50. With tax and deposit, it goes up about $13, but you're still getting a 20% discount from the baseline price of a $16 4-pack. And that $16 probably only getting you a pale ale IPA, nothing like a double IPA, Imperial Stout, triple IPA, blah, blah, blah. So I personally was not planning on picking up too much beer, but the pricing was just absolutely too insane. Had to pick up some beer and picked up a lot of beer because obviously it's just cheaper than going to my local craft beer store. I mean, that pricing is just nuts. A world-class brewery, that pricing, I can't even beat it with local breweries. So great stuff. If you go to the brewery, you're going to be surprised. So be aware that you probably should pick up a lot of beer because it's a cheap gift for your friends. Buy your friend a 4-pack. Buy yourself some stout to age in the fridge. Heady Topper, John Kimmick stands by it for at least 10 weeks. So put it down in the fridge for a couple months. You're good. You don't have to drink it that weekend. You can keep it in the fridge. You know, buy a case of beer, split it up, and just let it sit in the fridge and enjoy it as it progresses with age. So it's really cool. Let me know if you have any questions about the Alchemist in Stowe. And if you've been there, post in the comments below. Until next time, cheers. Later.